Good morning, afternoon, or evening, lassies and lads, whenever you're watching this. I am your Uncle Anklebone. Thank you very much for joining today. So we're going to be continuing on with the saga of Scoobert Doobert. When we last left off, there were scary pirates, as you can see the wreckage there. That has all been taken care of by Mr. Master Lee. He's hiding some things that we were not sure of. But anyway, thank you again for joining. We are going to continue this on. If you haven't seen the first video, I will leave a link in the description. You'll be able to find that there. Let me talk to Dawnstar.
Yes? I'll help if I can, but Master Lee is waiting for you. I don't want to think about it too much. Manipulating chi has not come as naturally to me as it has to you. The things I do are different. I can see spirit shapes and hear the odd whisper. Master Lee was surprised, but he has not had time to look into it further. Your training is his primary interest. Hopefully I'll find my skills useful for more than just keeping me up at night. Could we go on to something else?
Sure, I guess.
Well, we've already visited Gu Jin, who used to be a guard in the west, they say. Old Ming always has a story, and he's usually by the statue on the beach. Merchant Fen Do is in the village square. He's been expecting new goods any day now, for weeks. Oh, for training or learning the philosophy behind martial combat, go see Smiling Mountain. He is behind the ring, near the student quarters. He's always amusing.
Oh, so you love him. Okay.
I was worried enough when we were expecting bandits. Now it seems there are dangers we don't even know about. Master Lee called that sorcerer an assassin. Assassins don't attack at random. They have very specific prey. I don't want anything to happen to this home. I've never belonged anywhere else. I see. Very well. I will not trouble you with this. What else do you want? Then we should return to...
Okay.
Wonakapir sari awaf, van sier sorofos I sinosaurus usuno. Taui ir koana ir sunir ipoki. Nararo, na pirapirni, niktakatashi. Unikasurir kwana no kuni uknawata ir, niknipier.
You should see a chiropractor, old Ming.
You should show proper respect. Ming is an honored man in this village.
O no you wakitsu so iroko wa shosi. O no you wakitsu so iroko wa shosi. Wonakapir sari awaf, van sier sorofos I sinosaurus usuno. Unikasurir kwana no kuni uknawata ir, niknipier. Yukut ni kunk uno sa ir son kudnoka ukyorir. Ir sonir unikasurir kwana no ir usoanata hoki.
I like how his broom is waving in the air.
Wo anania ifewir uk sonoruk noka uk snapir. Ikirnik tinepiru wo iferek uk son puno. Sata tawe ir wo nawa fu kuno sukut nia awafawa ir sutok. Sairos tiusiot, saro rasipa ukar ir napsoaku. Nararo, na pirapirni, niktakatashi. Ikirnik tinepiru, wo iferek uk son puno. Sata kwa ia ni garwa fan. Ko nirfuk no sankud na no wana nyapir. Isana yoyo. Oh no you will.
He mad. Got 20 coins from him. Yeah, Buster. Here's all that bandits loot. Nice. Real nice. Who is this?
Oh, you. You're a friend of Dawnstar, right? I'm looking for her.
She is literally walking in front of you.
Dawnstar, there you are. I know I haven't spoken to you in a while.
Excuse me.
I saw him again last night, and I remembered what you said. I wasn't as afraid.
I'm glad, Mrs. Zhang.
He seemed peaceful, if a bit lost. But I know it's not your fault now. I'm sorry for disturbing you and for what I said before.
What was that about?
Remember Zhang Jin, her son? He drowned last year after the mooring she tied let go. A sad accident. I saw his spirit and told her. She thought I was calling up ghosts. Some spirits return because of trauma, to rectify something that disturbed them in life or death. They are very focused. When the pain is gone, they find rest. At least they are supposed to. Jin's spirit told his mother the accident wasn't her fault. Now he wanders, unconnected to this world and unable to pass to the next.
Good.
Troubled spirits can be set to rest for a time, but unless the greater problem is corrected, it seems all dead are destined to wander until they go mad. I'm sorry, this has been difficult. I don't want to think about how it affects specific people. I'm still not sure I should have told Mrs. Zhang about her child. Sometimes I wonder. People can be so shallow. I guess blame is easier to understand than chance. Come on, we should go see if the students are all right. Master Li will be waiting.
He's like, get that money.
It's a good thing we have Master Li here.
Those bandits will think twice before threatening a town protected by the likes of
ASMR
Master
time.
Li. They were fools to even come here. The only shame is that their ship sunk. Think what we could have done with their plunder. Well, that's another opportunity lost. In this town, it's vital for a businessman to keep tabs on anyone with 2 coins to rub together. Things haven't been this slow since the long drought. That master of yours keeps things ludicrously stable while merchants thrive on strife. During the long drought, prices rocketed into the sky like fireworks. Happily, we don't need to waste time on my gripes when there's silver to be spent. I have nothing at the moment. I can't keep my stock up. People are scared to travel, which prevents goods from getting here. I must apologize. I do what I can, but the ghosts and bandits limit travel. They viciously force many caravans to turn back. To hear some of the caravan masters talk, there are problems of this type all over the Empire. I will be sure to let you know as soon as anything comes to town. Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down.
It is.
Always
you just
happy to
have
help.
nothing.
Don't forget his
Little
senior
butt.
student. They say he's the one who dealt with many of the bandits.
Wait, which one do you mean? Surely not that arrogant Gao boy.
No, not the cowboy.
Are you crazed? No, he's the cute one in the blue vest with the yellow sash. Trust me, if you were a young woman in this village, you'd know who he was.
Ooh, she called me cute. Let's see what's going on down here.
Hey, boys, look who it is.
Is that the one Gao the Lesser's always going on about?
I think so. I say we teach a little lesson about staying in your place when great men like Gao are around. Teach this whelp a lesson in manners.
Leaping tiger. Heavenly wave. Leaping tiger.
Whale. Ka-choom. Gao the Lesser. What a name. Time to use our focus. See what's going on over here. Anything? Chickens.
Quite a bit of excitement. Yes, bandits can be tricky opponents. Of course, that didn't stop Gao the Lesser from beating a few of them senseless. That boy enjoys causing pain. You won't tell anyone about what happened, will you? I couldn't leave my post, you know. I can't keep watch over the students if I'm dead. Please, it's not my fault I'm not as skilled as you. This is just the only job I could get that wasn't, you know, hard. Couldn't I convince you to let the glint of silver distract you? A few coins between friends?
Yeah.
I wish I could, but this is all I have. It should be enough to cover this simple little thing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you with a paltry offer. Forgive me. I meant no offense.
Ooh, and he lied.
This should close the matter, I think, and we can get back to normal. Do you need anything else? Farewell.
Goodbye for now. Just need your coin. Gracias. Senora. Senor. Piggy. Oh my goodness. All these pigs. Oh. Excuse me. That was quite a yawn. Okay. That's who else I wanted to see. Let me see what he has to say about all this.
Good job with those ruffians. Those bandits weren't gentle with this town. I'm going to help out with some of the repairs. I'm just glad you two got a chance to try those weapons out for real. Looks like they handled themselves well, just like you two.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're right. There's plenty to do.
He's like, yeah, just leave. Dive. All right, let's talk to Saipat. What's up, Saipat?
I knew you would not let those bandits overrun the village. I hope I equal your skill someday.
Goodbye.
Master Li was looking to speak with you, wasn't he? After he left me here, he went back to his house in the center of the school. If you're... Please do not.
Yeah, we already berated him. There's no sense in doing that again. Did I already? Okay, I did. What is back here? Anything? Okay, so basically, I'm Monkey. That is for you, Jacob. Basically, I'm Monkey. Again, twice in a row, I'm Monkey. I don't want to speak to these people.
Ah, you are back. I hope this unfortunate matter with the bandits has not caused undue stress. Some good people were lost, but many were saved. It means, however, that I must accelerate your training. These invaders discovered us by accident, but as you likely suspect, they are related to your destiny. You have trained hard and are ready. You will have a pivotal role in some great events, my student, after you return from the Spirit Cave.
Spirit Cave.
I object!
Gao, what is the meaning of this intrusion?
Your pet student is not the only one who fought those outlaws. Perhaps I did not stand in their midst on the beach like a fool, but I did my part. If you spent less time coddling him, you would have many promising students instead of one.
This is not a matter that can be decided by effort, Gao. There are things at play that you do not understand.
I understand that this student has received preferential treatment, and I have suffered for it. Whatever is in this spirit cave, I am worthy of facing it too. If he is truly better than me, let him prove it. I challenge him.
I will not have you brawling in the street. If this must happen, it will happen in the ring, as a proper test of your abilities. Gao, you are restricted to styles that I have taught. I know the dark tutoring your father, Gao the Greater, has imparted, but I won't have any such sorcery here.
Yeah.
Hobbled before I begin. Of course. How else would your precious protege win?
My student, I do not trust Gao to fight
I saw a
honorably.
typo.
Consider your attacks carefully. Prepare yourself and return when you are ready. Remember the basics. They will serve you well.
Okay, I'm gonna return right after talking to these people.
Glad to see you're still well. By most reports, you've faced down many of those bandits yourself. Impressive, senior student. Now you're sounding ever so slightly like Gao. To hear Gao's side, he pushed back the bandits, but I know you dealt with the greater share of them. Of course, it was best that our master was there to deal with that sorcerer.
Mind all the bumps.
The stories about their confrontation spread quicker than a plane's fire.
You are the hero of the moment. Gao claims that he dealt with hordes of bandits, but everyone else agrees that you turned aside their main attack. It is good that you were here. My foolish lack of attention forced Master Li to come to my rescue, and left me with a wound that will take a few weeks to heal. Master Li assures me I will heal in time. It's a shame, as Smiling Mountain was teasing me just yesterday with some special prize. Smiling Mountain trains students in group combat, and just yesterday, I managed to break your record for the number of opponents faced at once. He teased me by saying if I could go one higher, he might have a prize for me. I suppose he might make the same offer to you, if you're up to it. If I could fight, he could likely round up enough opponents for you to make a run at a new record, but I can't face anyone with this wound. Unless you can speed up time, I'm not sure there's much that can be done. Master Li has already tended to it. Then again, I vaguely recall a grass or herb that hastens the healing process. Someone like Old Ming might know for sure. He's quite interested in herbs.
Herbs.
I'm not sure, but if you had to buy it, I'd happily pay you back for the trouble you went through. This wound will heal in time regardless, but I wouldn't complain if it knitted faster. All the quicker to return to my training. I know you're very busy, but if you happen to have time and be passing by the beach, I'd appreciate it if you would at least ask Old Ming. If I'm lucky, he might know of an herb, and if heaven smiles upon me, he'll know where to find some. If you have to buy anything, let me know what it costs and I'll pay you back happily. It would be worth it to get back to training. Take care. Oh, and if you happen to find anything that might help this wound after you talk to Old Ming, let me know.
Okay.
I suppose we all owe you our thanks, just like always.
And she mad. Oops, thought there were other students around. Let me go talk to Smiling Mountain.
I heard how you faced those bandits in the village.
It's a big
Many
boy.
people are impressed, but I expected no less. Your skill is a match for any rough bandit.
He looks like a giant
Is there
baby.
anything you need? Perhaps a training session with some of the students. It would do them good. Yes, and the students are on edge from the bandit attack. It would do them good to work some of that out. It is a shame about Kia Min. She holds the record for the most opponents defeated in my little training challenge. No one can challenge her record while she is injured. I have a little something tucked away for anyone who can best Kia Min's feat. That includes you, of course, but any attempt will have to wait until she is healed.
Of course.
Her wound was not mortal, but it was severe enough that I will not let her fight as she is. I suppose you could ask her if there's anything you could do to help.
I already did.
I can arrange for a little sparring. Are there any special conditions you would like to introduce? I know you prefer a challenge.
Yeah, 12 people at once.
I am sorry, but Master Lee does not permit such techniques to be flaunted at the school. There is danger in wielding such power if you are not ready. He does not demonstrate those skills very often. There are paths of the way that hold great temptation if one is not careful. I can clarify this, but I cannot offer the fight you wish.
Okay.
Yes, I suppose your fight against the bandits made you want to brush up on this technique. I can arrange for as many as 4 students to fight you.
Foe.
Facing a foursome means that you will have to remain aware of the fighting environment the whole time. Be ready.
Yes,
remember, this is only a practice match. It will continue until you or your opponents are rendered unconscious.
Cool, man. They dead. I killed him.
Very good. Another victory well earned. Now, is there anything else you would like?
Yeah, I want to rub your head. Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes, training. For some time now, I have offered, for a small fee, to run students through a short regimen that will help them enhance their abilities.
What about their
The
earlobes?
lessons you learn from me, or from any trainer for that matter, will stay with you and help make you stronger or better able to focus your mind or magic.
Or grow your eyebrows.
Let's see what you can learn.
Heart of gold. I get that. I'm gonna get that. Boom, boom. Okie dokie. Let us go back to the beach to speak to the old goat. And fast. Okay.
Okasana okane aya kaneani. Sisa ia akawawi o kupfaia wo tuko utro.
wasafno sositu no ko ota napia ifaria ok. Kanawe ia kawa ia tatatasi?
But it said you're a villager.
Ika kahia wo no ka kike ia wo shathia oka uki ia ayayuya wai.
Ayayuya wai.
Awa utkua wo kokopia kawa ia elwo. Takawar kakro itsirkru ni akawayu. Biarshat uk ni uksa ia sun puno kanhon wo ushashia uksa hiaka. Noko wo ifawia ok kun one wipifia.
Dude, there's free pigs over in that valley. Or whatever.
Kone uk noea kup sa ia sisia su ukot. Kawa ia a ithino na hipi no faitea.
Okay.
Was that really necessary? He didn't bother you for silver. I didn't really think he was whining, but it certainly ended the conversation.
Get out of my business, Dawn Star. Nijo.
I'm so glad you and Master Lee arrived when you did. My father ran to the school gate to find students to help. Did he make it? He didn't make it? No. Please, no. This town was his home. He shouldn't have died like this. Hopefully Master Lee can give this some meaning. A sorcerer here.
Dang. It's probably the most evil thing I've said so far.
Niato no napadi irovir. Koni ugnawata ir. Tawi ir kawana ir sunir iboki. Uno wir na no ba irsu. Isara yoyo. Konir puk no sankud na no wana napir. Niato no napadi irovir. Koni ugnawata ir. Ir kana. Unigasuri kwana no kasa iriro. Tasi si tintu fonye wo si ye wo tahufu. Ipana nuku iwa ir nigasanari iroro ni no sa kana. Usair kokonato tanatia katanano shafatoyo kokonato siri panoneniko. Niato no napadi irovir. Koni ugnawata ir. Usair kokonato tanatia katanano shafatoyo kokonato siri panoneniko. Odoyu iwakitsu sa iroko shusi.
Thanks, old me.
A potential customer is a welcome customer. What can I do for you? Oh yes, I had heard that someone was injured and immediately saw the opportunity to make vast sums of... No, to make a difference, that's it. Anyway, I've checked my stocks and I only have enough ingredients to make 1 dose of the salve for a poultice. I'm not sure how much good it will do by itself. Might take a bit of the sting away. Bearded Tongue, is it? You must have spoken to old Ming. He knows his herbs better than anyone. I wouldn't have thought of it, but Bearded Tongue is just the thing. That's good stuff and readily available to me. And you, of course. Yes, it will deaden her pain perfectly. She should avoid straining herself, of course. Bearded tongue grass won't heal like red silk grass does, but why spend all that money just to speed healing?
Yes, why indeed?
Exactly. A wise decision, and one with a better bottom line for us both. I'll need payment in advance, of course.
Man, what's your problem?
Business has been slow. What am I supposed to do? Starve? You're right. That wouldn't be just given the circumstances. As much as I hate to do it, I can knock a few silvers off the price for you. An excellent choice. I'll mix the salve for you and prepare the poultice. It won't take a moment.
It'll take 2 moments.
Time will heal her, as long as she's careful not to strain herself. You are the best kind of friend. Generous but frugal. Most excellent. Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
Wonderful. Back to it. Back to school. Back to school. Back off, B. Excuse you.
This has been a busy day for us all. Is there something you need? The sun breaks through the clouds when I hear news like this. Heavens, I can already feel it working. That's amazing. Yes, this should be perfect. The poultice must have cost you some silver. Let me repay you. What did it cost? Given how quickly I could feel an effect, this cure was worth it. Here, take this with my thanks.
That noise means
If you're
I did a
interested in
bad
trying to
thing.
set a new record for Smiling Mountain's special prize, whatever it is, then I'll be ready.
Okay, let's go mess up her life.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we already talked to them.
What can I do for you? I am here to serve and train. What is there to say? She tells me that she is feeling much better. If you wish to face her, I will allow it. Kiamin says that she is feeling well, though I worry about such exertion so soon after a wound. But she knows her capabilities and would not take a foolish risk. If you win this match, then I will have a special reward for you. Good fortunes.
That's what I was looking for.
This is your downfall. Heavenly way. Leaping tiger.
You have set a new standard, and your prize is well earned. But forgive me, my attention is elsewhere. Kiamin's injury has worsened, as you could probably see. Do not feel bad. She is responsible for her own health, and accidents in the ring can happen. I just pray that my decision to let the two of you spar has not crippled her.
Alloyed body.
You fought well, and the record is yours. I have a feeling it will stay yours for some time. Smiling Mountain says I will be fine, but his eyes told me that I may have injured myself badly. Oh, it was my foolish pride, thinking that some herb could restore me to health so easily. You mean you bought a cheap painkiller when I was prepared to pay you back? Oh, I may never fight again, and you sold my health for a few silvers? You are the worst kind of person. I'm surprised you don't get along better with Gao the Lesser, but maybe he's jealous of how terrible you can be. Leave me and the body your greed shattered. I want nothing to do with you.
Ooh, she mad.
Go away!
What can I do? Good.
Whoopsie. Let me go to... Ooh. Where is it? Ooh, okay. Oh, so I'm already automatically getting that? Why does that keep happening? Statistics. Do I need to? Do I need to equip those at all? I don't understand. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Let me go bother these kids. See if they'll talk to me.
Don't let me distract you from the people singing your praises for defeating the bandits.
Gao awaits your signal to start the challenge, my student. Tell me when you are ready, and I will have the combat ring prepared. Then let the fighters meet in the arena.
Here we go.
Fighters, are you ready? This challenge will continue until one of you is incapacitated. This is not a practice bout. Injury is a possibility.
A possibility? I think it is more than likely.
Man.
Master, are you certain this is appropriate?
They have a dispute, and this is the only way to settle it with certainty. It will be an honorable contest. I have restricted Gao from using his father's sorcery.
I said you would regret getting in my way.
Fighters, begin!
Heavenly wave! Leaping tiger! Heavenly wave! Leaping tiger! Heavenly wave! Leaping tiger! Heavenly wave. My style Heavenly wave. Leaping tiger.
Oh, I killed him.
It is done. The challenge has concluded and the winner is clear.
No! I'm not finished!
Deflected.
Gao, I have made enough concessions to you today. I thought I could guide you away from your corrupted path, but you are too much the son of Gao the Greater. You are no longer welcome among my students, and your father's house shall have no more business here, despite his influence.
I was not beaten! Not by this peasant!
You were defeated by your own foolish ambition and predictable temper. I will speak with you in my chambers about your expulsion. Go now.
Oh,
everyone, this challenge is concluded. I'm sure the victor would appreciate your congratulations. They are well earned. Enjoy the words of your fellows. I will wait in the main hall, where we will discuss the spirit cave. Be certain you are ready when you come to me. Your life is about to change.
That was exciting. I'm glad you are safe. I knew you would be. Your skill is unmatched. Even Gao had to see that. I suppose that's what set him off. I hope he isn't allowed to stay. Punishment just makes him worse. Master Li has bent like a willow to accommodate him and his sorcerer's father. You can't mean that. I mean, Master Li does do some odd things, but he must be thinking of bigger issues. It scares me sometimes, all this talk of troubled spirits. I didn't ask to be a part of it. As much as you want to know more, I doubt you had a say in your fate either. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a happy time. You've proven your ability and Master Li is waiting for you. You should go to him.
Yeah, you depressed. You depresso. Kiamen.
I suppose we all owe you our thanks, just like always. Go away. You'll...
Don't let me...
Gao was a fool for challenging you. Oh, he's good, but you've always been stronger. He just wouldn't admit it to himself. Thing is, your prize is going into the cavern beneath the school. To hear Lin tell it, that place is going to challenge even you. I hate repeating stories that aren't my own. Lin has no such qualms, so go ask her about the cavern.
Wow.
Gao's actions were foolish. He knew he could not beat you fairly, and so he chose to catch you by surprise. Is there anything you need? Perhaps a training session with some of the students. It would do them good. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ah, there you are. Have you finished all your business with your fellow students? I expect our next conversation to change a great many things. You should be ready. Wait outside, Gao. I will finish with you later. Now, my student, there are many things ahead that you must discover about yourself. I trust you know the importance of your destiny. I am sorry, but I wanted your development unspoiled by expectation, and with the events of late, well, there have been many factors acting upon you. You are an orphan, but you were not abandoned. You were rescued from the Temple of Dirge in the land of howling spirits. You were orphaned by violent action. I take responsibility for it. You see, I used to be more than a humble teacher. To learn of yourself, you must learn more of me. I was once leader of the Imperial Army. I was known as Sun Li, the glorious strategist. I am the brother of Emperor Sun Hai.
Sun Hai.
I will tell you more, but first, we have an uninvited visitor. Gao never could keep his ears to himself, especially when angry. So predictable. He's heard as much as I wanted him to. Perhaps it will give him a little perspective. He should respect even the most humble person, because who knows what lies within? That includes you and me both. I've hid it well, along with my shame. He seized your homeland during the long drought. It was an aggressive change in the Empire that would soon bring Death's Hand to power. I withdrew my support and tried to rally your people against the siege I had helped plan. A doomed effort. Many died on both sides. Sun Qin, another brother, also fell. Listen, I will tell you how you came into my care.
Oh yeah, cutscene.
Come with me.
No, this is my fight. Go!
Little baby. I do that to my son all the time. Boop him on the nose.
Your people were killed. I am haunted by it, and now the world may join me. The assassin on the beach was a Lotus assassin, a minion of Death's Hand. More will come. Most in the Empire know nothing of the land of howling spirits. I found its people to be honorable, but I can't tell you more than that. There was no time to learn more. He is the right hand of the Emperor, and rules the Lotus Assassins in place of Prince Sun Qin, who was killed at Dirge, a death he may have orchestrated. He shows no hesitation, and gave no thought to the lives of those we faced. His influence poisons the Emperor. I have no doubt he is utterly evil. I have never faced him, but I know of no one living who has. A dark energy sustains him. That is the armor of a man who has no remorse, no pity.
No pity.
Your people were guardians, but we did not have a clear idea of what. It is tied to your destiny. I will explain if you want me to move on. You were meant for something important, but because of my actions, it was denied you. Stories about ghosts, the assassin on the beach, you are tied to this. Our dead no longer drift to the underworld. They wander, lost, going mad. In time, they may overwhelm the living. It began when your people were destroyed. You condemn without knowing all the facts. That is my fault, but I am trying to make up for it as quickly as circumstances allow. We are on the edge of the Empire, and not all spirits make their presence known. We are not immune, but I kept you isolated. This information could endanger you. Oopsie. The first assassin found us by accident. The next attack may not be so unfocused. To fix the world, you may threaten the power of some dangerous people. The Spirit Cave will make things as clear as they can be. Only you are meant to understand what is within. You will see the corruption of the spirit realm for yourself.
Ooh.
It is here in my home. I kept it hidden by never acknowledging its importance. It is not hard to hide something. You need only master keeping the secret. No, but few places truly are. This has been a lot to comprehend, so take your time. There are instructions inside, and something that belongs to you, an amulet. When you emerge, you will know more about yourself and your destiny than I can explain, and you will better know your enemy.
Okie dokie.
Spirits go mad if denied passage to the underworld. They are strong, but you can fight them. You can't kill the dead, but in defeat they are disrupted and can't reform for a time. You are tied to the reason why spirits wander. Many appeared after your people fell, and some are held in this cave. They are drawn to your amulet. It is ahead, waiting for you.
Okay.
Be careful. It is desired by many seeking power beyond the mortal realm. I make no apology for these trials, my student. You will come to see how necessary they are.
Blasted my eardrums away.
The dragon amulet was with you in Dirge. I understand what it does, but you are the one meant to be trained in its use. I am sorry that my actions denied you this. Essence gems are used by healers and upstart sorcerers and are common enough to be wasted on ornamentation. But with this amulet, you can tap their true potential.
A lot of explosions in this cave.
Your people were adept at using essence gems. I kept it from you because power is a beacon. The forces behind the restless dead will take an interest in you. Even mindless spirits may be drawn to you, just as they were confined here. In achieving your true power, you become a target that many will not be able to resist.
Leaping tiger.
Oh, great. Kill me.
My student, I hope you realize your importance. The restless dead must be allowed to find their way to the underworld. All of us will suffer if things continue as they are. Seek the source of this problem and eradicate it. That is your purpose and burden. I hope that the basics I have taught you will aid you in setting everything right.
Uh-oh, proceed. That means a big moment's coming up.
Not all spirits succumb to bestial rage. A strong will can transcend death. These beings may have powers beyond any living foe, and intelligence to beguile and confuse. All will suffer if the dead remain this way. Soon you must leave Two Rivers. Seek the source of this problem, even if it leads to the heart of the Empire. I have old friends who may guide you, but I have old enemies too. The cave is secure. Meditate on what you see here. When you leave, all will be changed.
Roach legs.
Kwanzaa irat, wiwukukupir finisi takawo. Ukirwir, uktarano utak. No fantayana ukonani pinatawa. Wuwatawa irfuir. Ak nawa fatata si tintu funye wuwusi ye watahuvu. Ukir. Ipanar nuku iwa ir nikasanarir iruru ninua sa irkana. Uksair sinasa nasir uksari fan sawasoro urkik uknikda nasi karnyoir ukersi. Sada tawi ir kuana ir sunir ipotoki. Wonawa fukuno sukutnia awafawa ir sutok. Ukirwir uktarano utak. No fantayana ukonani pinatawa. Wotawa ir fuir ono safakarhuru.
Okay.
My power is stretched thin, bled away, and you are too small, too mortal to truly understand. But small things can move beneath the notice of others. Your master hopes that you will grow strong while he leads the predators away. His reasons are clouded, but you must find a way through the fog. You are the one who can hear, the one who can act. Search, but look also for yourself. You are a spirit monk, and you are the last. I do not have the strength to answer. I am cut open, and the way to the underworld is shut. Spirits are lost with no shepherd, no guardians. You must restore us. The amulet is a focus. It will guide you. But when you know both sides of the Veil of Death, ability alone will save you. I have a moment of power, a window to grant knowledge of a primal energy. You must choose between ice and fire, and I will grant the skill to bring them to your hands. Emotions burn, but the spirit can also turn cold and strike with grim resolve. Command this, and you chill the hearts of your enemies. Yours is the power of Ice Shard. There is no inherent villainy in any martial action, only in the hearts of those who wield them. If you rely too much on simple force, then you cannot act without it. I can do no more. I must fade. Pity those spirits that have grown twisted. You will come to know their pain when life leaves you. Pity the world if you fail, spirit monk, for you are the last.
What are you doing out here? You are supposed to be meditating on the amulet and what you have learned for at least another day. A spirit released you? That explains your strange exit. This is a very sudden development I did not foresee. Perhaps it has something to do with your amulet. Tell me, did you learn anything about the destiny that stretches before you, or what has led you this far? Be careful. I do not want you to be misled by sources I cannot anticipate. Your people had warriors by that name. I regret that my actions caused their downfall. 20 years ago, the Empire was mired in drought. Your people revered the water dragon, so their temple of Dirge was the ideal place to ask the heavens for help. But the water dragon governed more than just moisture. The drought was part of the natural order, and not for mortals to alter. The spirit monks denied us access. The Emperor was incensed. He asked me to plan a display of power that would force their compliance. As our armies marched, I realized how wrong we were. They were. I could not dissuade my brother, so I fled with you. You must discover for yourself what being the last of your kind means. What else did this vision reveal? You are only to retrieve the amulet, learn to place gems in it, and meditate on your future. I don't want you to be distracted.
Master Li, there's still no sign of her.
What? What is it, Wu? I'm sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Dawnstar, as I told you, Master. She went missing after Gao's men were discovered in the school. The state of her room suggests some sort of fight took place.
I see. She is not there?
No, Master Li. There's no sign of her.
I see. This may prove useful. Thank you, Jingwu. You may go.
Bye.
Your appearance put Gao's disgrace out of my mind, but it would seem that your early exit from the caves has come at just the right time. I didn't mean to appear callous. I'm sure Dawnstar is fine. What I meant was that this will serve as a final measure of your abilities. What better way to show mastery over your abilities than to turn them towards helping your fellow student?
True.
Seek her out. I doubt she is in the school, and someone would have seen her if she was in the village. You might want to try the surrounding marshland. That is good. Time is very important. Here, take some silver. I asked Fendo and the others to stock essence gems in preparation for this day. Hopefully they have done so. You learned in the cave how single gems are viewed as trinkets and used by self-professed healers and would-be sorcerers, but you can unlock their full potential. Make sure you have everything you need when you leave to find Dawnstar. Do not cloud your mind with anything else. When you return, your course will be clear.
This is where I'm going to leave off for the day. This is part 2, ending. Then part 3, we are going to pursue Gao the Lesser into the marshlands and see if we can save Dawnstar. But, like I said, I will be ending this for today. Thank you very much for joining this morning, afternoon, evening, whichever part of the day you've joined in. I hope to see you very soon in the next video. Thank you. Have a good one.